Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back. In this one today, we're going to be discussing the top 5 easiest maps specifically for getting high rounds. That's going to be our only criteria for this video. So with all that out of the way with, let's get right into it. Starting this list off at our number 5 spot, we have Shadows of Evil. This map is really easy, mostly because of the Apothecant Servant. You do have to deal with Margwas in the later rounds, but they are very few and far between. And if you use Gobblegums like Pop Shocks, or even just a really powerful weapon, you can get rid of them pretty easily. The map layout is really good when it comes to getting high rounds because these spawns are incredibly fast due to how tight the map is. This can be dangerous, however, because you do also have to deal with these zombies getting to you at a faster rate and also spawning behind you, which can be a bit annoying. But with the Apothecant Servant, it really isn't much of an issue. You are also on Black Ops 3, so you have all the Gobblegum specialist weapons and the little Arnies to help you out if need be. You can get to high rounds at a really respectable pace on this map, and the only part about getting high rounds on this map that can prove to be difficult is the actual setup and the fact that you can't pack-a-punch the Apothecant Servant. When it comes to actually setting up on this map, it can take a while to get something as simple as Pack-a-Punch, but once you do have Pack-a-Punch, you will quickly realize that you can't upgrade the Apothecant Servant. There used to be a glitch back in the day where you could easily upgrade the Wonder Weapon with a button combination, but that has since been patched, so you do have to be really conservative when it comes to Apothecant Servant ammo. But like I said before, you're playing on Black Ops 3, so you can always use Alchemical if need be. You also have Pest Rounds, which can supply you with max ammos, so running out of ammo isn't really much of a concern on this map. The only other complaint that I have with this map when it comes to getting high rounds is the fact that the shield isn't that great. You have a horrible rocket shield that doesn't kill that many zombies, even when upgraded, and you also have to throw yourself into a horde of zombies whenever you want to use the rocket ability, which is really unsafe. Overall, Shadows of Evil is a fairly easy map when it comes to getting high rounds, and that is mostly due to the Black Ops 3 systems and the Apothecant Servant. There are a few things that are difficult to do on this map, like setting up and ammo management, but overall a fairly easy map that is deserving of the number 5 spot. Coming into our number 4 spot, we have Moon, specifically the Black Ops 3 version, since it's currently the fastest round 100 achieved in that game. But you could also throw in the Black Ops 1 version here as well. The Wave Gun is an incredible wonder weapon, and on Black Ops 3 with Alchemical Antithesis, you can get a ton of ammo without having to worry about the lack of drops that this gun produces. And you can also use the hacker to turn drops into max ammos, which can be incredibly helpful for those later rounds. What makes this map really good for high rounds though, is the fact that you can camp right on top of one window where all the zombies will spawn, which makes it really easy to kill them and stay safe at the same time. There are no max ammo rounds on Moon, which does suck a bit, but with this strat, you can easily get to round 100 plus in just a few hours. The only big complaint that I have with this map is the Moon Man. If you aren't careful, he can completely ruin your run or set you back a ton. Luckily on Black Ops 3, they made it to where you can instantly kill him if you use Deadwire, and the Shockwave can kill a few zombies as well, so this is always recommended to do for Black Ops 3's version of Moon. The only other complaint that I somewhat have with Moon is the fact that you have no shield, but with all the zombies spawning in one location, it really isn't that big of a deal that you don't have one. Overall, Moon and Shadows of Evil are about the same in terms of actual difficulty when it comes to getting high rounds. However, Moon is a bit safer and faster because of that one spot that you can camp at for really good spawns. And for that reason, I have to put it at the number 4 spot. Moving into our number 3 spot, we have Tog der Toten. This may come as a bit of surprise to most of you since Black Ops 4 Zombies is mainly known for having super hard maps when it comes to getting high rounds, but Tog der Toten is fairly easy. First of all, you have the Helion Salvo, which is basically the wonder weapon on this map. But if you want an actual wonder weapon, you can also pick up the Thunder Gun or the Tundra Gun, which are both incredibly effective in the later rounds. The Tundra Gun used to suck as a wonder weapon, but they did eventually buff it, and now it's one of the best in Black Ops 4. In terms of weapons, you have a lot at your disposal. You also have the option to get the Samantha box grenade, but you honestly might have a better chance at getting high rounds just running Wraith Fires, because the high round strategy on this map is similar to Moon, where all the zombies funnel out of one area. You also have a really powerful shield on Tagder Toten, unlike the previous maps that we've mentioned, and there are no mini bosses on Tag either. All you have to deal with is the normal zombies with the occasional napalm until you get to round 100. This not only makes it really predictable and easy, but also really fast, since you don't have to deal with super long max ammo rounds. The only reason I can't put this map higher on the list is because of the ammo problem in Black Ops 4. There aren't many effective ways to get more ammo in Black Ops 4 zombies, so you do have to be somewhat ammo conservative with your weapons. But if you run Bandolier Bandit and or Mule Kick to hold both the Tundra Gun, Thunder Gun, and the Helion Salvo, this issue almost becomes non-existent, and for all these reasons, I had to put Tagder Toten at the number 3 spot. Now, next up at a number 2 spot, we have Revelations. This map is the new player-friendly high round map, and that is mainly because of how much overpowered equipment you have at your disposal. You have Little Arnie's, the Apothecon Servant, which can now be upgraded, the Thunder Gun, Ragnarok's, the Dragon Shield, and even some of the traps like the turrets at each of the power locations. There is a spot on Verrucht where you can camp and get to round 100 really fast and easy. There is so much at your disposal on this map, and when combined with Gobblegums, it is almost impossible to not get to a high round on this map. In terms of difficulty, I'd argue that it is the easiest, but there are two big factors on this map that prevent it from reaching the number 1 spot. The first is the mini bosses. You have the Margwa and the Panzer on this map, which at first sounds really intimidating, but then you remember that you have the Thunder Gun and they no longer are an issue. The only other issue that you have to worry about is the max ammo rounds. This round 100 could possibly be completed sub 2 hours if these max ammo rounds didn't exist. They spawn way too many pests per max ammo round, and sometimes they can take longer than just a normal zombie round, which can be really annoying. It doesn't make the map harder, but it does make getting high rounds a longer process. Other than these two minor complaints, this map is incredibly easy and is deserving of the number 2 spot. And coming into our number 1 spot, we have Shinonuma from World at War Zombies. It feels a bit unfair to put this map at the number 1 spot because the only reason that this map is considered the easiest is because of how broken World at War is. When it comes to what you have at your disposal on this map, it honestly isn't that much. You have a trap, which is very solid, the Wunderwaffe, which might not be the best wonder weapon, but it gets the job done, and you have the basic 4 perks, which does somewhat help out. In terms of what you can actually use to get to high rounds, Shinonuma doesn't have that much in comparison to the other maps that we have discussed on this list. But what Shinonuma does have is broken zombie spawns. Past round 40, there will only be 24 zombies per round, meaning that you can get to round 100 incredibly fast. Not only that, but this is the only map where reaching round 10,000 is actually possible. Sometimes you will even get insta-kill rounds, which makes all the zombies one hit. So a popular strat on this map is using the Flogger, the Wunderwaffe, and the PPSH. Grab Jug while you're at it, and that's honestly all you need to get to a ridiculously high round on this map. Like I said, it does feel a bit cheap to put Shinonuma at the number 1 spot, but I felt like I had to do it because it's currently the only map in zombies that is possible to not only reach round 10,000, but also get to round 100 in less than 2 hours. For that fact alone, I had to put Shinonuma at the number 1 spot. Anyways guys, that's going to wrap up the video for today. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, do all that, so leave your comments down below if you want to see me do any other type of content. Check down the description as well for more zombie related videos. And yeah, I got nothing much else to say, so peace.